It's a pretty decent birthday.
The only people I don't have official birthdays on in our friend group is Chris and Jamie. I think Jamie's is in like December or something.
Yeah, I used to know Jamie's birthday, but I don't remember anymore. I never knew Chris's though.
James? What the heck is that status?
What? James has a status?
It's from your
It's on Discord.
Oh, Nick, you share a birthday with Zendaya, apparently.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
just looking at and Dr. Phil.
I remember seeing Zendaya during like the Disney Channel era of some stuff, but that was during also the time where I stopped watching TV.
I only knew her from the Spider-Man films. I had no idea who she was prior to that.
She was a Disney kid.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't really watch Disney Channel much growing up though.
Disney through.
Check April 3rd.
I watched a mixture.
Amanda Bynes. Eddie, you share a birthday with Eddie Murphy, Alyssa.
Oh, I
share
did
birthday
know
with
that.
Donkey.
I do know I share a birthday with quite a few people that I was like, oh, cool, that's fun.
And Alec Baldwin. And Marlon Brando.
Whoa. Now you're going into some interesting territory, pal.
And Sebastian Bach.
I don't even know who Sebastian is.
Sebastian Bach is a metal. No, Sebastian Bach, the metal singer, not Johann.
Oh, the only Sebastian I know is from
I mean, you're in a league with some famous people.
Yeah.
I share a birthday with Biggie Smalls, though, apparently. And to Mr. T, that's right, I forgot about that.
Oh, damn!
He's old.
Yeah, he's 71, apparently, which is crazy.
Is he really?
That's what Famous Birthday says, which means he's about to turn 72, I guess.
Damn.
Man, it's really weird to me that just the times we're living in, where on Famous Birthdays, Instagram star, TikTok star are listed as occupations for famous people.
Oh, speaking of TikTok, I saw on the news that like people are suing over the TikTok ban because like that's their career.
Their livelihood depends on it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's one of the most used forms of social media right now, anyway.
Yep.
I feel like it probably like is the biggest social media platform like on the planet right now.
Yeah, probably because it's used all over.
In China, also, yeah.
I don't have it.
James shares a birthday with 6ix9ine.
Who's 6ix9ine?
I don't know who that is.
He's a rapper known for having like the number 69 tattooed like over and over again on his face and his body, and with like really creepy looking like rainbow teeth.
Oh my god.
Sounds like James.
Sounds like James. Yeah, that could be twins.
James has, instead of 69, James, instead of having tattoos of 69 on all of his body, he has 96.
96. I feel like, is that just like spooning? Well, not quite. Now that'd be like if you were like laying away from each other, just like looking, just.
Your face is now in between each other's butt cheeks.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, that's what it sounds like.
I don't recognize the people that James shares a birthday with besides that rapper. I know also that I share a birthday quote unquote with Pac-Man.
Oh, when it came out?
Yeah, it came out on May 21st of its year of 1980.
Cool.
Did anyone else grow up with the GameCube Pac-Man?
No.
I've heard it looks really cool, but no, I've never played it.
Oh,
It's like a Pac-Man game
mode?
that uses the Game Boy player. It's kind of like a primitive version of the Wii U, where like one player plays as Pac-Man, I believe, on the Game Boy Advance, and the others play as ghosts on the TV.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Don't look at me. I won't have that set up because I need at least 3 more link cables, and at least 1 more Game Boy Advanced or SP.
Yeah, I have that. I have the 4-player Pac-Man game for the GameCube, but I don't have my Game Boys anymore.
You should bring it over one day once I get like another Game Boy, because like
I do have 2 Game Boy Advance SPs.
Actually, I left the game, so our Nintendo stuff I sent back with my sister.
Give me that Nintendo stuff. I want them.
Ooh, another Alyssa birthday fun fact. Did you know that on April 3rd, 2003, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire was released in Australia? Only Australia. Ooh.
Australia.
Australia, mate. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
Mind blown, man.
That's off of Nintendo Wiki, This Day in History, April.
What Will's birthday? He's like sometime in February.
I'm not saying
Will,
the
when's
day.
your birthday so we can make
I'm
fun
not
of
saying the day.
We can make fun of you?
I
Wow.
refuse.
That's convincing.
Mike, when is Will's
This
birthday?
old man refused to say the day.
Mike, when is his birthday?
Oh, god damn it.
We can just scroll up
Sure,
your
go
Discord
around me,
to
why
find
don't
last
you?
when you talked about your birthday in February to figure out what day it was.
Yep.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, you should just pay attention and then you'll figure it out. Don't make this old man's zipping his
Don't
lip.
flip this on us, man.
I flip it on everybody. I'm old, goddammit.
February 26th.
You found it already?
Yep. I found it because I was like looking at birthday and it was like, yep. It's like, sorry, I meant it to be snow instead of hail on my birthday. Guess I prayed wrong for the gods on February 26th, 24.
Damn it.
Alright, movies released February 26th. Booty Call released in
Shut on my
1997. Barbie in the Pink Shoes. Will also has a Barbie movie.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know these other movies. They just have funny titles. There's a Billie Eilish documentary, I guess.
I'll take the booty call.
Stardog and Turbo Cat.
I'm just gonna egg hunt.
Movie that appears to have Harrison Ford as the star. Yeah. Frantic, released in 1988, starring Harrison Ford.
1988, 1998, 52.
Video games released February 26th. Come on, Nintendo, come to my rescue.
Actually,
Come to my
This
rescue.
day in history, February.
should also check out Carl's birthday, June 18th, which is coming out very soon.
Mm-hmm. The Nintendo 3DS was launched in Japan on Will's birthday in 2011.
2011 was 13 years ago.
Fascinating. Alright, Nick, say again when Carl's birthday was, June
18th.
18th. Toy Story 3!
Dang.
That's
Oh, yeah.
a nice birthday.
That I remember that. 2010. I
Yep,
watched
I
that with my
remember that
brother.
too.
I remember watching.
I tried to see it the day of release, but then the movie theater's projector was broken, so I had to come back the next day.
Oh no, that sucks.
It's the only movie here that Dodgeball. That's Will Ferrell, I think. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I remember the previews at the time. Luca looks like a Pixar movie, but man, Toy Story 3 is a good day, man.
Congratulations, Will.
What?
I mean, Carl.
Oh, I mean, Carl. Congratulations, Carl.
Wow.
For all that work on covering
Congratulating me
birthdays,
for
you
what I
get
do.
Will mixed up with Carl.
Will is Carl. You never seen them in the same room together.
Yeah, we have last year, Christmas.
That was lie.
That was my evil twin, you know.
That was Lou.
Lulu.
Gosh darn it. Can I'm jumping and it's not giving me the jump.
Right, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Which is
Bye.
a shame because the only thing that's happened since Lissa joined is us memeing on people's birthdays. Nickelodeon Kart Lissa, we played that for the first time.
What'd you play?
Nickelodeon Kart.
Is that just like Mario
it's a
Kart
Mario
with
Kart racer, but
Nickelodeon
Nickelodeon.
characters?
Exactly, yeah. It's pretty decent though. It's not like Garfield Kart was a pretty
I was gonna
low
say, is it
quality
better than
game.
Garfield?
It's better than Garfield Kart for sure.
Dang. Improvement then, yeah.
But it's still like with Mario Kart as the gold standard, it's like, you know, it's like that meme of like, hey, Mom, can you buy me Mario Kart? We have Mario Kart at home, and then the Mario Kart is Nickelodeon Kart. You know, it's like that kind of meme. Where the parents, instead of wanting to spend $60 on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they'll just buy their kid
Find the
Nickelodeon
knockoff.
Kart 2 on sale on Steam for $3 like I just did.
Yes.
Alright, well, we'll see if Janine replies to the about the sketchbooks.
We'll see how long it takes her.
Just so I can be like, that's sketchy, Janine. That's the entire punchline.
The entirety. Okay.
I hope she actually counts how many she has and be like, it took me a while, but here's all I have.
See,
because she'll get interested herself and be like, how many do I have?
Yeah. Well,
count.
I guess, you know, it depends on how actively she checks Discord and everything. There was one thing I remember like last year where I wanted her opinion on something and I added her and I never got a reply to it. It's I found a video on YouTube, a compilation of every time characters in Die Hard speak German, and it's like all those actors are not German in that movie. So I was curious about her opinion of the German spoken by the characters.
You should totally add her again and be like, hey Janine, what is this?
We could like have her watch it during a stream. It'll be interesting to see her like opinion of it because apparently Die Hard. The thing is, you know, I think Alan Rickman could speak acceptable German at the time. He's just not a native. But a bunch of the other actors were just chosen to be in the movie because they were tall and intimidating looking. Like they weren't German at all.
That makes sense.
What you need to do is at her directly. So send her a direct message.
Well, that's not adding, that's DMing. Plus, with the Die Hard thing, I posted in the public server because I was curious if she would share her thoughts for like everyone to see, you know. She never replied at all.
No, I will say that there have been times where you guys have at me to look at something, and I just never noticed because it gets completely absorbed in all of the other chatting that goes on.
Oh yeah, no. This is why I text you.
I know, this is what I mean. Like, this is why you guys should just like send me a DM or in Nick's case, text me.
I'll just be like, we need Alyssa's opinion. Quickly, just call her at 11 p.m.
Do I even have Alyssa's number in my phone anymore? Maybe I don't.
her phone number.
I just never went about replacing all my contacts, especially because a lot of them were like.
My phone number has not changed.
Same.
Yeah, but I lived abroad, you know, so like and then changing like phone types. the contacts were gone. And I was like, I could take the time to manually transfer my contacts from my previous phone, but
Or I
a
could
lot of those phone
not.
contacts were like high school era, and that's like not necessary.
You,
So
you know what's funny is that I never like I keep transferring my contacts over from new phone to new phone, and I've never changed Lissa's profile on it because when I first got her number was back in university when we all met each other, gave each other's numbers. I took a quick picture being like, this is Alyssa's face and everything, and that 2014 picture of her is still my picture of her.
it's almost a decade
contact.
ago now.
Yeah, that
You,
that is
you
that
know
is
what's
literally-
still my picture, Janine? It's the freaking Pikachu. I took a picture of that and I was like, oh, this is technically Janine's. I'll put it as Janine's. And then I never changed it.
You know what I should do is like actually update Kyle's picture on my phone and give it to one of those funny faces that he provided to on so many meme occasions. And it's just
like the
Oh,
Skype.
Nick, do you
Yeah.
want to know what your picture is in my phone
sure.
since college days? Because I've had this phone since we were in college.
Oh my god, that's old.
It is the
that's
Oshawa
quite a while.
drawing that Janine did at some point when we were hanging out in the lounge.
Why am I in Oshawott?
I don't know why you're an Oshawott, man. You're just
I
an
would assume
Oshawott.
Justin would be the more Oshawotty.
Well, I don't know if I have Justin's phone number in my phone. That might be why.
It's funny because like I remember having Justin's phone before I contacted you all for like back in 2018 for stream stuff. I knew I knew your number was good. I knew, you know,
Yeah,
I
my
had
number is
Kyle's
not
previous
good.
number, but then it was like, wait, Kyle's in Japan, so that number is someone else's, and my number.
I think I might have still actually that number was like reserved for me at the time in like 2018, but since then I just let it expire.
Yeah, and I remember trying to I was like gonna contact Justin, and I realized I haven't talked to him in like years, and I did not know he changed his number, but I was like took a guess. It's like, hey Justin, how are you doing? And he's like, I'm doing good. Who are you? I think that was. I think it was like,
Like it was like not Justin, but somebody just replied being like, "Sup, bro." That's awesome.
Oh, sweet, new friend.
oh yeah,
I remember there was a time in like high school or something on like my old phone where like I would kind of regularly like weekly get messages from somebody being like, "Hey Bob, you free for poker tonight?" And like eventually a reply being like, "This is the wrong number," and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was wondering we never got a reply. Have a great day." I kind of had to wonder if poker was a code name for drug dealing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like they were like, "Are you free from?" They might have just been code words for like shady deals or something.
Dude, I've gotten some random numbers. I don't know how. When I was in university, I got some random numbers where people would be like, hey, can you meet us at this place at this time at this time? And I replied, you got the wrong number. And it's like, who are you? And it's like, you texted me. But it's like, I never texted this number. So how are you texting me? And it's like, I don't know. You somehow texted me about like meeting up with your girlfriend or whatever. It's like, oh, okay.
Ooh.
I think-
Oh, accidental dude.
I don't know how. Apparently, their message went into my phone for some odd reason.
They're like, what? I never texted you. What are you talking about?
Dude,
That's
didn't-
weird.
That'd be misplaced. Was this before or after like you had that information compromise from your employer?
Oh yeah, this was probably.
Oh.
I think this was before. So this is like it was
Oh.
a weird time.
Mhm.
But,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, I think the weirdest text that I ever got from a random number was back in high school. I got a text message from someone, and they were like, "You better win at the game today." And I was just like, "Who? Who is this? What game? What's going on?"
So much pressure. It's like I guess I guess you're on the volleyball team now. You better win.
dude, my weirdest text and the worst text at the worst possible time I get, because I check my phone when I get texts, and I was working in the office, at one time, and I get a text, and it's like, okay, cool. Oh, and my preview just said image, and it's like, okay, cool. What is it? Click on it.
Oh, is it raunchy?
Immediately, I
Oh.
see a woman in like the skimpiest clothing as possible. I think I
Yeah.
even saw her
No.
braless, and I was like, oh shoot! I was in office.
Oh yeah, I've
Messed
actually
up
gotten
Gobi, man.
those pictures before, and I'm just like, okay, block this number.
I blocked it, and I was just like,
Yikes.
I'm never gonna get. I'm not doing that again.
There are like
Yeah, I've never
on,
done that. I've never had that happen at work though. That's pretty bad.
online they can't go like full on like actual like I think Line would automatically block like any like nude images or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like Line like the app, I mean like the one that the messaging app in Japan, but occasionally you will get like bot accounts that are just like an image of like a woman with like cleavage or something like that,
Mhm.
and then they'll like message you being like in Japanese being like I like sex, and I'm like please, and they'll, like block them and like report. Like it's just so stupid because it happens like over and over again. I've also gotten like clearly like spam texts being like this is your phone provider, click the link because you need to do something, but it's kind of predatory because it's like they could text foreigners who can't read what they're seeing and they click on the link and it's a sketchy
Yeah.
link. So that's unfortunate. That's a thing that happens.
Although I would hope most people would know that if you get a text from a number you don't know, do not click on anything until you look up the number.
Yeah, but
I-
it's just what I mean, like a foreigner who's just completely clueless, and if
Oh,
they
yeah,
see like
yeah.
if they see the letters AU like their cell provider, they might think it's a legitimate text from their service
Dude,
provider.
I
Oh
get.
But
yeah.
yeah, I would always
No, it
just
does
Google the
happen.
entire text content of that text message, and it just reveals a bunch of websites being like, "That's a phishing scam. Don't click."
Dude, I keep getting calls from randomly here and there. So like, if I legitimately do not have your number in my cell phone, or I'm not expecting a random call, I will never answer those random calls ever again. And I always have that rule of like, if they are important enough, they will leave some kind of message to me via
Yeah,
like
I pretty much
text,
don't answer my
email, or
phone for
voicemail.
calls, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like all the important numbers or calls have managed to get me in other ways, or left a voicemail being like, hey, we missed you, can you please pick it up? And I'm just like, okay, cool, you're legitimate enough. Other ones will just be like, drop and be like, I'm not picking you up because most likely you're a scam, or being like, hey honey, can you come have sex with me in this dark alleyway?
Yeah, I just
An
let
extremely
everything go
specific
to
request.
voicemail, and then I listen to the voicemail. And my thing is like, if it was legitimate, they leave a voicemail, and if it was also legitimate, it wouldn't be a bot on the voicemail, and I'd be like, okay, call you back.
One day I will just leave a red. What will?
I didn't use a bonus bumper ball or a regular bumper ball. Do you know how much XP I got for fighting and I have not done anything. I could go back. I saved before fighting a King Metal Slime.
Ooh,
I got
king.
over 500,000 XP.
What a hilarious
Um,
change in the topic of conversation.
So one of my creatures is definitely. All my creatures are over 60 now. What the 40s went into the 60s.
Why are you training without me, Will?
I just went looking for eggs and I saw this one. It's like, I'm curious. How much XP do you get? And can I
Reset.
actually try to scout
Reset.
this? I
Reset.
couldn't scout it.
Reset.
I'm going back.
What
I just
happened?
wanted to see that.
All right. Well,
You
Kyle,
could
you should
get
get
over
some sleep.
500,000 XP
Oh
from
yeah,
a
you
King
were
Metal
gonna
Slime.
leave, Kyle.
I was, but then we got into a Retrobound podcast episode about sketchy phone numbers.
Well, something sketchy
Bonus
is
ball.
why did James post the emotes of that kind?
I do
in the
think
chat?
our
Just egg
conversation
hunting.
topic
I'm
in the
not
server
I'm
the
not
other day
training.
about least favorite parts of our
But
favorite video games
now I know
would be a
now I
great
know where to
discussion
train.
someday.
I'm training on this floor.
Wait, what is everybody doing right now?
Will,
I'm about to go to bed. We were talking about shady, not safe for work
numbers.
spam phone numbers and
Will
texts.
Will discovered that Metal King Slimes give you over 500,000 XP.
Because Nick had
Without
people.
a
Nick
bonus
was
ball,
getting lady digits at work sometimes.
without a times 2 ball or a 1.5
Not safe for
times
work,
ball.
lady digits.
So yeah, we could get some really good
On that
levels
note,
from
good
that.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
And I'm just going back to egg hunting.
I mean, I'm kind of doing whatever right now. I managed to get like
Way.
literally. Do you want to know something, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
It was my second egg that I went and got in that
Can't
area
even
that
go
landed
near
on the golden
that
egg.
Mm-hmm. And
How many eggs did it go? How many did you go through?
I only went to 2 eggs, and both of them were gold.
Oh, funny. Yeah.
One was gold, the second one was silver for me. I can't reach this one egg until summer hits.
I got one gold egg, and then I went ahead and did 2 more. For those 2 more was the 4th one that or it was the 4th or 5th one that I got a second gold egg for. So I was like, huh, interesting. Imagine landing on a rainbow egg at the very the very mid part of the game in the middle echelon.
You can't. According to Will, it's only in the upper.
Once you've unlocked the middle echelon, you get gold.
Can. It's like
The
a
middle echelon.
0.01% chance though.
Yeah, the middle echelon, you don't unlock the rainbow until you unlock the upper echelon. Then the rainbow
Not
eggs are
what-
unlocked.
I've gone into
That's
research
what the-
saying.
No, on the Monster Wiki, that's what it's saying there. You get the rainbow egg. Gold eggs are unlocked with the middle. But, I mean, we're supposed to have had the eggs unlocked, I guess, already with the normal one, I guess, but I didn't know what was going on with that. Who knows? Maybe the wiki part, that part was
Don't
off.
trust everything on Wiki because Wiki can easily change and people can easily
That was
update
just-
it.
It's also that this game is niche, so some information all over the internet is not like necessarily, unless you can prove it yourself. Mike or your information can very differ.
So there's one part that's probably just off right there. I can't get back to where I wanted to go. Unless I gotta
Nick,
pay
what
attention.
game are you gonna?
Debating at the moment.
Just leave me alone. I'm trying to climb up this cake to get to where I need to go. Leave me alone. Blasted cooks.
Part of me was like, maybe since everybody's here, do we want to try something through Tabletop Simulator?
That is up to Lissa if she wants to join, and James if he's not too tired.
Because I still have yet to kind of figure out how
That's true.
it works a little bit.
Mike has never played tabletop. He hasn't.
You've never played tabletop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm shocked. Well, I suppose we don't play it too much. I will be honest though, right now I'm painting my nails, so I really can't do much with my hands.
We can do it another time then.
No,
That's fine.
Have Theo help you with painting your nails.
Just
Who the heck
walk
is
across
Theo?
the keyboard.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, we definitely need to do it then another time when you're free because you need to learn and play it.
Well, first off, we need to pick on what board game we want to try.
Well, there are quite a few.
I mean,
that we
there
could
is
pick from.
Happy Little Dinosaurs on there, so
You know, I'll download that. I did try it, so I do know. There's a Dying Light board game apparently.
yeah, I took a look at that. It's interesting. The one I really want to try is the 1993 Jurassic Park game that I saw on there. It looks really fun. It looks more complex, but interesting.
I mean, as long as we are able to figure it out, like if it's overly complex, we need to spend like a good chunk of time understanding the game and like not like get lost in the whole instructions, because that mountain one I told Lissa about when Chris was reading it all. It took us an hour to get through like half of the instructions, and we were already zoning out.
I'm still reading. I'm still reading through it and kind of trying to figure out how it works myself.
Yeah, it looks
Just-
pretty funny, like some of the scenarios that can come up. But yeah, it was a lot.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to, you guys tried to afterwards like give me a quick rundown of what you learned, and it was, I couldn't follow half of it. It was crazy.
That's why we need to like have a sit down of spending time reading instructions of stuff. Because I want to read. I want to sit down and read some of the games that are interested.
Oh, I'm so glad that this week's done and over with.
Like, oh yeah, we got Dungeons, Dice Monsters. We got Candyland. Oh yeah, this is the Mario Party Tabletop Edition that I want to try.
Oh yeah.
People.
I took a look at that and I'm actually pretty interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like it'd be fun.
There's also the Mysterium that I gave to Janine for her birthday, so I want to try that.
Oh yeah.
Mysterium.
I'm gonna set up my meds tomorrow for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, Mysterium is the one that I gave to Janine on her birthday, and it looks interesting because I think it's like basically one person is a ghost that has to manipulate with people.
Huh.
Or like manipulate with people, but they're trying to help in a sense with the 7 other people or 6 other people to figure out like who they are or what, or some, it's something along those lines where you have to figure out what the ghost is.
Okay.
And then there's
Is it like a board game version of Phasmophobia, where it's like there's different ghost options with different abilities or something?
It's something like that. I think what you have to do is like you have to do everything within a certain amount of time. From what I read, I could be wrong because I could be misremembering.
Yeah, you go get that egg.
But it's basically just like do all this, figure it out before your time is up.
Interesting.
I mean, the game that we tried with you, where you explained it, was the Night Cage. That one was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I love that cage. My friend has the physical board game. It's pretty fun.
That one was complicated. James and I had to get out of like some sticky situations.
Yeah, it really makes you think. I would love to try it with some of the other monsters. I've never played with any of the other monsters.
Well, now we know
But that's for a different time.
Yeah, now we know the basic rules. Yeah, the other monsters will make it twice as hard.
Yeah, like there's one that just attacks across the board.
Yep.
or something.
Yes.
I was like,
Well, and one of the monsters is like a key holder too. So like you have to get the key from the monster or something.
something like that. Yeah.
This floor only had 1 gold, and you got 2, and I only had 1. How dare you?
Now, Will. Some other people are luckier than others, and that's just me. So leave your pathetic self down there.
Siphoned it. You lucky vampire.
Now, Will, leave your pathetic self down at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Why are you bullying Will?
I protest.
He's blaming me for everything that I didn't clearly did. I just have more superior genes than him.
I will
Wow.
pout in this corner. I will protest and pout in this corner now. Protest. I'm gonna reset my eggs.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
don't.
gonna go kill that king. I'm gonna go kill that king metal slime and train without you.
Yeah, I don't know any of the instruction manual does not say any of the unique new monsters, so clearly you're gonna have to look up the expansion ones.
Kidding, I'm not gonna train without you. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, there's a lot of board games that I do want to try more of. There's still that Fire Tower, which is very it's not
Oh
that
yeah.
it's not that difficult.
Didn't you guys play it once?
No, we never
Or
did.
did we just look at it?
We just looked at it. Yeah, it's not that as complicated as it takes it out to be. It's just more of like once you get it, you just have to understand the mechanics, and then it's really quick and easy. It's pretty much like there's a fire in the middle, it spreads out, and your objective is to try to delay the fire from your place as long as possible. By also trying to make your other mates, other players' area burn up and kill them.
Yes.
I can make James into a crispy person.
What?
It's a fire tower thingy.
Fire tower?
Yeah. Yeah, the Mountain of Madness is so complicated.
Oh yeah, we were like, I think someone was trying to read the rules, and Kyle and I were just like, man, you don't know what's going on.
It's just one of those things where it's like a couple of us have to understand the rules better.
Mhm.
And explain
Also,
to other.
like, I haven't, like, I forget things a lot. Like, there's been times where people have tried to teach me board games, and like, I'll keep making the same rule violation, and they're like, James, you can't do that. And I'm like, oh.
I mean,
My
some
short-term
people
memory is not great.
some people just are better at like watching rather than reading the rules. So I just want to try this Mario Party board just to see how it is. Lissa,
What?
it's like Kyle added you in our private Discord.
He added me? Ugh. Doing.
Says, did you notice this? But what is it referring to?
Because she says she doesn't notice a lot of messaging.
Oh, is did you really do that?
Yep.
Of course he did. Well, I don't know what he's talking about, so I'm not gonna reply to it.
I mean, Janine hasn't responded. I thought she would be up by now.
Up by now?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why?
No, I'm just making fun of Janine how she usually stays up really late.
She's been getting better. Well,
The
maybe
only
not
one
on the
that
weekends,
stays
but
up late would be you.
Not all the time.
It's
she's
the 4
been
a.m.
getting
crew.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the 6 a.m. crew.
6
Ugh,
I've
it's the
done
no
that.
sleep through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's Dungeons Dice Monsters, which I also want to. I'm curious how it is with Carl or Justin later.
Dungeon and Dice Monsters.
Yeah, there's a board game for it.
Huh. Interesting.
Actually, this thought just came into my head, Lissa. Why are you doing your
What?
nails so late? Wouldn't that cause some problems for you sleeping?
No, not as long as I let them dry enough. I have some really good nail polish that's quick dry, so I'm fine for after like an hour, and they'll be fine.
All right. I thought it could ruin when you toss and turn in your bed.
Well, it does if they're not fully dried.
Do you have one of those like?
So, like if I painted my nails and then I went to sleep wet, my nails would be awful. But if I let them dry, they're fine.
So, if you do you have that like machine that like has like UV light or drying them fast or something, whatever that the. those ladies use?
The UV light is for like gel-based polishes, which I don't use, so no. But my mom has the one that's just like a fan that you see at like nail salons.
Mm.
I do not.
You gotta get one of those.
I could, or I could just let them dry and deal with it.
Well, we're in a fast-moving society. You can't just let things take their time.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I only do it in the evenings anyway.
That's what they all say.
That's what you say.
You?
You do.
You Narukami?
Old age.
Are you saying you're old? Will, are you old?
Aren't we all old?
No. I'm not 30 yet.
Hey.
That's how we're measuring it.
Yeah. I'm not like an old man. See, that's Mike and Will.
Hey.
They're the one who admitted that you're old.
Yeah.
I know.
To tell
But
you
you
the
don't
truth,
have to out me like that. Especially in that kind of way.
I'm probably older than everybody in here combined.
You would
Are
be
you like a hundred
you
years
would be like 80 years old, at least.
No, we're closer to our 30s, so
Nick,
this is fine.
you know this. I don't think I have to explain to you all over again. You know this.
Yeah. Here it is. The picture. That's that's another creature. Is he a part of this group? Maybe he's not a part of that map. Okay. Got a creature not a part of the map. Woohoo.
Oh man. Trying to figure out what game I want to play right now.
You're playing Dying Light.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Play Dying Light.
Oh, hey, mini metal.
Yeah, I'm not playing Dying Light.
Okay, now I gotta freaking. Dang damn it, now I gotta figure out which mini metal this one is.
I'm probably gonna. Let me think here. Oh, that's great. I just got Biz and his friend very very happy. I finished one of the decks and it is tournament ready. This sucker is like really ready too. The Roroa deck for Vanguard that I've been working on, it is now fully ready and it's tournament ready. And I have to say, I've learned how to use this deck good. I really love using it. So I already know the two main decks for Vanguard that I'm going to be focusing on. One will be Roroa. The other one will be my Maelstrom.
Oh. As I kept forgetting to mention, Will.
Yeah.
Do you have access to Dragon Age Inquisition?
I do.
Okay, because
I got it on my
believe I
360
do
and
as
I got
well.
it
I don't
on
know.
the laptop.
it's free on Epic Games Store right now.
Yeah, I got the.
Ooh.
Which one do I have on EA Play right now?
I want to pick it up.
If you have an Epic Games, Epic Game. Oh, Dilly. Sorry. Good morning. Why do I keep missing people's messages? I do
I
apologize.
think that was pretty recent.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Top
Totally.
of the morning to you. Thank you, James, for saying that. I do apologize for missing your message. How you doing? Good.
I got
Just
the
got
Game
here.
of the Year
Oh
edition
yeah.
on
I just missed. Grace, I'm trying to talk to someone. Why are you also up at this time? 3 a.m. Also, thanks for Grace for 33 months. 33 months. Yay!
Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, Grace. Odeli, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm just sitting around, chatting around while I just relax
Thanks,
before I move to a different game.
Well,
It's the Game of the Year
okay.
edition is what I got.
Looks like our new friend here is already agreeing with us.
Of course, Odeli would agree with us completely. Bed is a myth. Bed is a myth? Oh. Well, I did not know. James, apparently bed's a myth.
Hey,
We can go back to the
If
4
bed
a.m.
is a
crew.
myth, then what am I laying
A
on?
myth.
A couch.
Bed's a myth,
Is that what I've
huh?
been sleeping on?
Hey, couches are comfortable. Couches are comfortable.
No,
I
what
slept.
you guys did
I
is
will
you
admit,
put
yes, couches
two
are
chairs
comfortable. I have slept
together
on
and
some
turned it
very
into a
comfortable
couch.
couches.
We turned that into a crib.
I mean,
Okay. I have slept on a floor, even hardwood. Even I slept on hardwood floor because I get tired. Heck, even
Oh dear God, it's one of those. You remember one of those freaking jumping creatures that we had to face
I've
in the
slept on a hardwood. Although
Didn't you
I've
sleep
slept
in
on
a
concrete
I
too,
don't know.
so
Grace, you I don't know why, but you put your Instagram story of you sleeping on the because your roommate took a picture of you literally just sleeping on the floor head first during university. No, like she told me the story how she was studying so hard and that this was happening like what early afternoon or morning where she was like I'm tired, puts her head and hands down on the floor. So he's like you see her laying down on the floor and her roommate's like okay we're gonna be back later. It's like so late, like actual very late, like around this time late, like midnight late, and her roommate takes a picture of her on Snapchat being like she's been at this for like hours and she's in the exact same position asleep just like oh my god Grace.
That's pretty funny. I will say, when I was younger, sleeping on my floor was like one of the comfiest things I did during the day. I don't know why.
I would do the same thing too, no matter what, but especially carpet. Mike and Emoto
Oh
can attest
yeah,
to
I
this.
only slept on the carpet. I didn't
Hey,
sleep on the tile.
you know what? When I was a kid, probably around 8 years old, I fell asleep outside on one of the couches underneath the gazebo, and our cat had her just had her babies not too long ago. So she came up, she brung up all of her kids and they all literally kept me warm as I was sleeping on
Aw.
the couch.
That's so adorable.
That is so,
So
cute.
It was her
It
and
was a
like
dog
5
pile.
kittens that were all huddled.
That is so cute.
Give me a 6-hour nap.
And anyway, Odeli, I hope you enjoy your stay. Since it's your first time joining my stream,
Welcome to the chaos.
welcome to chaos. So just to explain, yes, I am like currently just chatting, but I haven't like started a game. I'm a variety streamer who streams during the Pacific Standard Time on a lot of cases. So I do stream late. So while it's midnight for me and most of my friends in the call, because I play a lot of times with us in the call, we obviously she just does like the welcome to the chaos because it can be. Yeah, I do play a lot of different games. I do play like at 8 p.m. Pacific Time Standard Time on Saturdays normally. So wherever you live, I don't know where time. So I'm
SWTOR if you had called the people.
SWTOR, Mordor. I hope Grace also appreciates some of the Lord of the Rings stuff I sent her in DMs, because some of them are either both funny and also fun facts.
Actually, you would probably would have been paid to call them actually this week. They've been having troubles.
Probably. But yeah, I do play a variety of games, ranging from like really old games, like on the NES consoles, to current gen games, to also just random like video games. Like earlier today, we just played Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix. So yeah, I play a wide variety of weird games, so I don't have a consistency in terms of what games I play here and there, but I do here and there play stuff like that. I do play multiplayer games. Yeah, I do play multiplayer games with like audience members like Jackbox. Kyle was actually suggesting Jackbox a little bit earlier.
Yeah, Jackbox is fun. We haven't played it in a while.
Swarm, watch what happens.
Oh, Alien Storm has yet to be updated with a serious one, so.
Yeah, the friendly fire.
Yes. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your stay. If you have like anything, like I guess like do you have like since you're here, do you have any like games or stuff that you usually like to play around? Because I might have played some of them. Because I collect a lot of games. I'm a game collector, so I have like some really rare, some valuable games, and to just like ranging like some random like. No, I do have some valuable games. If you want to see some, I can throw some on screen. Give me one moment.
Nick spends a lot of time getting and then complaining to us about getting all of these rare games.
It's because the secondhand market in America sucks balls.
See what I mean?
And he scolds me for complaining.
Well, yeah, because you suck.
Wow. There's some double standards going on right there.
Don't you know that I bully my friends on stream because I can? Grace knows this too.
It's fine. We bully him back.
Love.
You don't deserve love, Will, because you shoot me in the behind of the alien swarm.
Stabbed.
You stab me in the back, you shoot me in the back. I think you also have killed me in the back.
Stabbed you in the
You
back.
deserve it. You stole my golden egg.
Oh, shut it, you. Needs to be Most Wanted. I do believe I have Most Wanted on Origin on PC. I don't have it on anything. I do have a PS2. I got a PS2 Slim from a friend. So there's that. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I haven't played it, but I've seen a playthrough of it. So I believe I do have Need for Speed playthrough. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I only played it twice at the dentist office. Here's a funny
Pass the time.
Here's a funny story. I actually at one point, I don't know how they set it up, but it was like one of the best dentist experience I've had. I think I did this when I was in Chicago in Illinois. There was a dentist office when I was getting my dentist like my teeth checked and everything. They had set up a N64 right next to where you get your like the seat where you get your teeth checked and everything. But they gave each like the children like me wear a headset, so like when you have the headset go down, you can see on screen any N64 game, and you just be like, put the controller in your hand so you can play literal N64 games while they do your teeth. And it was one of the best dentist experiences I've ever had. It was
That is so weird. I've never heard of such a thing.
no, it was so cool, and they had multiple games, not just one game. I was like, I don't remember what the first game I had. I think I was playing like maybe Smash Brothers or GoldenEye, but I know one of the games I was playing was Kirby Crystal Shards, and it was like some of the fun things I was doing and what it do my teeth. and all that stuff. It was so cool. Friend dentist did, so I only played when I accompanied with her family. Yeah, dentistry. I had like a dentist when I used to live in high school. Had like N64 games too. It was so cool. Only headphones for cartoons and PS2 set up in the lobby. You usually have in the lobby, but video gaming during dentistry was the most epic thing. So some of the game collection I have in my that are a little bit valuable is a Metroid Zero Mission. This is a complete box set of Metroid Zero Mission. Believe the game is not in here right now because I have it currently out just so I can play it. I like to play the games, not just collect them, but I have a complete box set of a Zero Mission Metroid. These are pretty expensive. I think one of my most valuable games I own in my collection is, thank you, Oldie, Oddolly. I keep calling it Oldie. Sorry. Old Ollie. Thank you so much for following. There, your eyes. Welcome to Gamer Crew. But yeah, I have just Ollie's good. Okay, I'm glad that you say that because I have trouble saying things. But I do have Shantae on the GBC Game Boy Color. If you guys don't know the history, this was one of the last Game Boy Color games, I believe, because this was during the era of Game Boy was coming out of circulation and was Game Boy Advance. And this is so advanced, and also during this time, it's sold so poorly. Getting a loose copy it's like spending a few $100 to $1,000 maybe to get a copy of this. Getting a full box set in America is like about a couple thousands of what I would put it as. At least last I checked. So getting one of these was really good. Your dentist had those, James? Oh yeah, no,
yeah, there was like these little like wire loop things with like little
Oh
relays,
yeah,
like, kind of things you'd slide
my
along.
dentist
They were kind of
also
like
had
large
that.
beads that would kind of like you kind of move along the wire until it like went all over the.
Yeah, and you
loops
follow
on the
like
other
a
side.
certain pathway.
I got
Yeah, my
bored of those
dentist
really
had
fast.
that and like some board games and like just a regular like toy box. Had a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head in it. I remember that.
Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, I collect a lot of games. I have played some of these games on stream. Shantae, I did a long time ago. I think that was like one of my first early games back in 2020, 2021. No, I think that 2019. I think that was like my earliest. I got other random games in my collection too, but yeah, it is a. This is usually how my streams sometimes tends to be while I play games, whether it just be us playing games together or us berating each other.
Talking shit about each other.
You laugh, but it is true.
Oh, well, I know it's true. I do it to you. We all do it to each other.
Because we
This
all
is
love.
one big happy, well,
We all love each other.
relatively happy family.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm miserable. I'm clearly very sad with all of you guys. Very,
Oh
very
yeah,
sad.
your misery brings me joy.
What a sadistic individual.
Are you shocked?
No, I thought
Did you just call me a suspicious individual
Sadistic.
when I first joined?
No, I called Janine sketchy. That's it.
And then Kyle called me sketchy too.
Yeah, Grace, it's funny because like earlier when Kyle was on before you before you said hello, Kyle was mentioning how a friend's father told him to be careful of like university girls because like see like it was during the time where he finished watching like Transformers 2, the Michael Bay one back in 2009 and stuff like that. And in that movie there is a scene where the main character goes into, I guess in a sense, his room with another girl, and she ends up trying to like seduce him and everything, and then ends up her actually being some kind of weird transformer, tries to kill him, and all that stuff. And then his friend's dad was like, to be careful of all like university women. And it was like, oh, okay. And my response was like, oh, does that mean like I know university woman, like one of the friends in this call. We met in university. I was like, oh, does this mean that she's sketchy? She's suspicious? I just make a joke like every university woman is suspicious. Grace is suspicious too.
That's the advice that was given.
Grace is suspicious too. Though I
Always suspicious.
I have never met her IRL. I've only seen her online. One day we'll meet IRL. One day.
One day.
You know, I also realized that apparently it's like if I ever go to North Carolina, I plan to. I didn't realize that there was limited run game store there that I could get like some of the more exclusive games that they had there, and I could just buy the stuff that I want there without paying the outrageous amount for like limited run games. Sucks that a lot of limited run games are just like high priced nowadays in the market.
Well, yeah, because they're more valuable because there's less of them.
Yeah, and
There's a lot. I think it's also there's a lot more game collectors out there nowadays too. So
there's a lot more collectors nowadays for sure.
yeah.
Like in any hobby that you go for collecting, it ends up being such an expensive hobby, at least in America, because a lot of things are just more expensive.
Yes, for true.
If you were to collect anything, Lissa, what would you collect?
I collect coins. I actively do that.
Like rare like old coins, all that stuff?
No, I'm limited to when they put certain things on the quarters. So like back in the early 2000s when they put all the states on the quarters, I collected those. And then just recently when they put all of the national parks on the quarters, I collected those as well.
Oh yeah, the national parks were not too long ago.
Yeah, the last one, I'm pretty sure they released in 2021 was the last round of the national parks, but it started in 2010. I am also not finished. I still have, I think, about 3 I am looking for.
In 2 weeks, Lissa, since we're gonna be having our giant hangout with everyone, I should give you my quarter jar and see if you can find any of the ones you're missing in there.
Dude, I would love that. Every time I go over to my parents also have a change drawer, and my mom would just be like, "You need any quarters?" I'd be like, "Oh, let me look."
What are you missing? Like, actually, what are you missing?
I'd have to go get my book and see, but I'm missing a lot of like the really early ones. Because I didn't know they came out until I think I didn't start collecting them until like 2012 or 2013. So by then it had already been a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
So
collecting what?
Quarters.
Like the special quarters, not the any kind of quarters. Like the ones with the like the backs, state backs, or all that. I do have a wide variety of quarters in my coin jar. Right next to me right now, literally.
Yeah, I've got a coin jar too.
I have like.
I also have a coin jar, but I've exhausted all of my coin jars.
You know what's funny is that this jar wasn't my original quarter jar. It's because like I think my original quarter jar broke somehow. Also, this is not as much as quarters I used to have. I think I put in some of my quarters away. But you know what's also funny? I've learned that if you find a quarter at a certain time and it's like nicked a little bit, like actually like cut off, that's a sign of someone trying to get like a bit of silver from it or something like that.
Hey, the Nick, you remember the medallion that I have, right?
Yeah.
Or the pressed coin?
Yeah.
I know at some point I want to try to get a silver and a gold from the same people. And I know where I got this. I found their store online. So I'm looking at seeing if I could try to get, since I already have the bronze, I want to get a gold and I want to get a silver one.
I can't get my.
Oh man, that is really blurry.
Yeah, I was trying to get it focused, but I found a North Dakota one in the collection. I just don't know what quarters that Lissa is trying to look for though. That's the issue.
Just the national parks. I have all of the states.
Oh, if you have
So,
all
like,
the
the North
states, yeah,
Dakota
I have quite a bit of national parks in here from what I briefly saw.
Well, because those were the
National
most
parks.
recent. National parks have been done for quite a long time.
John Brown's Fort in 2016.
I think I have all of 2016. They were only, I think, the ones I need most right now are from like the very beginning, so like 2010 to probably 2014, and maybe like one from 2019.
Can't tell for now.
I'd have to like physically go and get my book. Like I have like a special book where I put all of my quarters in, but I have to go get my book and see what I'm missing.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm just like
So
trying
you don't have to look through your quarters right now.
I'm now just curious. Do I have any of like that kind?
I'm sure you do. They're very common when they were being produced. You just have to look for them.
What's with this quarter? I got a quarter from 1776 to 1970. Oh, is this because of the 300 like the 200-year anniversary? This quarter is like has not a state or anything. It has like I think it's the Declaration of Independence.
Is it a new one? Because
No.
they did. Oh.
No, it's from 1976 to 1776 to 1976. It's like a 200-year anniversary.
I was gonna say, yeah. Well, they periodically change what's on the back of the quarters. So it used to be a bird. I'm pretty sure the eagle.
Yeah.
And like that one was probably special for an anniversary. And now the newest quarters are different. Shoot, I don't remember what's on the newest quarters, but I'm pretty sure it's also a person.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing some of that too.
Yeah, they periodically change them. It's not often, but I don't know, every maybe decade or so, it seems like they change it, unless they're doing something special like the States.
I found a 2014 one. Yay!
Yay! Yeah, that should have a national park on it.
Great Sand Dunes was apparently the one.
Found a Bessie Coleman 2023 quarter. It's funny.
That's a more new one, yeah.
That's What other ones do I have now? I'm really curious.
It's fun. I really like it. Hence why I collect all of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why collecting is always a fun thing here and there to do.
Yeah, it's just something that you find interesting. Like, it doesn't have to be like I don't go out and like research rare coins or like things like that. I don't do that. It's just I personally find all the different stuff that they print on the quarters interesting, so then I collect them.
And it's also one of those things, it's like, it's not that an expensive hobby too. Like,
no, it's honestly it's basically cheap.
It's cheap, and it's like it is a little bit of chance of finding them, but it's like
oh yeah, it's a lot of chance. There were definitely like a good couple years where I was just not getting anything except repeats. But that's also what makes it fun. It's like you got to dig through and kind of like bide your time.
Exactly.
It's like when people buy those mystery box collectibles.
Which I
like those are huge too. Those are all chance, but it's like, ooh, try your luck and see if you can get all 4. So
That's what I want to do for video games, because there's a few video game mystery boxes that I do want to just subscribe to, because I do want to plan to collect all the a lot of games, and like mystery boxes are just like most likely will give me games that are bottom of the barrel, but it will give me at least a good amount of collection on some games systems.
yeah.
But I definitely want to do that more so when I have a bigger place, because those will get like, those are subscription based, and so they will go monthly, and they will fill up a room pretty fast.
I mean, I usually go after Jurassic Park and Jurassic World stuff, though. For me,
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten, I think, one mystery box, and yet, I use a lot of the stuff that I got from there quite often. Like, I've got a Jurassic, I think what? I got the salt shaker, the salt and pepper shaker
I'll be right back, by the way.
from the 25th anniversary. I managed to get a throw blanket from that same box. A, what was it? Trying to think of it right now. The back, like, I can't remember. It's the back plate for the car holder, and then a few other things I managed to get from it as well. Think here, trying to think of all the things I managed to get from it. I can't remember. I know I got.
It sounds like you got a lot.
Yeah, it was a good amount that was in there that I really actually enjoyed getting. I know I got a car freshener. And then there was like one or two other things, I just don't remember what they were. If I can find it again. Oh well. Because I know one of them I actually do tend to use a lot. I don't remember where it went. Oh well. It'll come to me when it does.
Yeah, just one of those things. Just need to wait. You'll remember at the least opportune time. That's how it always happens.
Crossing the Delaware. I have 2 crossing the Delaware. These both of them are 2021. Funny enough. Would you look at that? Didn't know I had doubles. I think my car has some, I think I've got some quarters out in my car too that I might have to go grab. God dang it. And now you got me looking through all of them.
That's how they get you, man.
Be looking over my shoulder at every freaking little bit of change I get. Hey, you know what though? 25 years to 50 years down the line, dude, some of those can be worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, but my main thing is just, when it comes to collecting, I usually just go after, I guess, cards. Trading cards, to be more precise. As always.
That one's pretty common.
Oh. Back.
Hello.
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 Hello there.
Hello there. Hold on. Doesn't James have that soundbite?
Something like that.
What?
Banana.
Nope. He doesn't have the. Hello there.
What?
Oh, Donkey Kong.
Well, we have this. Random sound effect. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Got the Switch sound effect. I have like on my soundboard like some random stuff I have.
Hello there.
There you go. There's a hello there.
You know, I'm kind of wondering if Razer has their own soundboard.
Likely is what I guess.
I mean, I have the sound mixer that they have, which I do pull out to use every now and then. I'm still trying to play around with it and figure out how it works myself. I'll bring it out from time to time.
Yep.
Just to kind of have fun with it.
Grace's Attorney is gonna take a while. I could just do Secret of Mana for a little time for the end of it.
Oh no, it's a secret. Supposed to be a secret.
Technically, I can start like Sonic Heroes as well. This is the problem with me being such a variety gamer, is that I don't know what I feel like I want to play. It's always a whim of what I sometimes play.
No, that's understandable.
Are you up for the courtroom?
Are you what?
Are you up for some courtroom shenanigans?
Courtroom shenanigans again? I've done it before.
I mean,
Minecraft? You mean like
I was thinking, why don't you both go on and do some escape room for the last bit?
I mean, we've done. There's nothing updated in Escape Room though, right? There's no new map.
You've done it all?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, the only things, there's like, we have done like custom rooms before, I think.
I mean, we can do custom rooms, yeah.
Again, it's almost like 1 in the morning. I'd probably fall asleep by the time we finished it.
Oh, I guess that's true. It is like 12:48 a.m.
You did it. You made it to 4 a.m. before.
Yeah, I usually don't stay up till 4 a.m. anymore because.
Oh, trust me, I know what you mean.
Minecraft has its
I
like
don't
15-year
usually either.
anniversary as well. One point we will go back out to Terraria again. Speaking of like Minecraft.
Oh yeah, Terraria. They just had their
Terraria's had an anniversary.
13th birthday.
Yeah.
How in the world am I back up at 37K? Huh. That's odd. Now I really need to figure out.
My word. Someone put a button, like a timer for a stone boulder that can insta-kill people and made it so that they spawn like a bajillion stone boulders at once.
Are you looking at the Terraria page?
Terraria page and updates, yeah.
Yeah, where they were beta testing the new version and like they were finding all these glitches as well.
Dude, there is like some kind of goat god, antler god on that too.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I'm about to start doing some escalation on Rise of the Dark Spark. I'm trying to unlock the.
You trying to do some grinding over here?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Trying to unlock more characters.
I haven't done Secret of Mana in a while. I could try that.
I got Cybertron, I got Ratchet.
More retro games. Open that bad boy up.
One
Just
made a
wanna get-
texture pack for Terraria that replaces the boulders with the walnuts from Plants vs Zombies.
Just want to get slug. That's all.
Alright, let's see how we got it. Time to chill, relax, and do some gaming for another hour and a half to 2. Dun, 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 dun. Secret of Mina. Mina. Wondering when that new mana game is coming out, because I know that another friend of ours, Jamie, is gonna get super excited for that. Let's do this. There we go. Oh, whoops. Alrighty then. Switched it over.